Hey everyone, it's me Hallease, endeavoring to persevere as always, back with another Motivation Monday. So this week is kind of it's a new month, right? February starting. Blackity black, black, black. We out here, right? Journal's here. I have a few month goals that I'm trying to work through. So I want to apply to be certified with the city this month. I think I had talked about it in my last Monday motivation about the 5 ways to get referrals and to start looking for referrals. So the city of San Antonio is really into working with minority-run businesses. There we go. That's Monday, y'all. With a focus on women as well. So I want to apply to officially be certified as a female-owned business and a Black-owned business, so that way they can see that, and then I can begin to bid on projects for the city, hoping that I can tap into that and then have that be a revenue stream for Stumblewell as well, because I think working with the city in general, or working with just a government entity, just looks really good. I think it's just a good way to be involved in the community in a very organic way. So I'm trying to get in the process of this month of just branching out and making sure entities know that we exist, and to reach out if they have any opportunities that they think we'd be a good fit for. The other thing, y'all know I'm trying to launch a second channel. I'm trying to work on sans gluten, and so last month I hit our goal. I wanted to film 4 videos last month, and we filmed all 4. Really proud of that. You've probably seen a little bit of it in my Instagram stories and things like that, and the stories for Stumblewell as well. Every time we filmed, I tried to do some behind the scenes so y'all could see that. This month, I want to try it. It's a shorter month, so I want to try to. My goal is 3 to film 3 sans gluten episodes, because also simultaneously I want to launch the channel in March, so I need to start editing them, figuring out the look and feel, figuring out just the design, what does sans gluten's logo look like, what does sans gluten's little avatar look like, what does the what does the banner on YouTube look like all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go too ham on it, because I'm trying to launch a channel and just get it going. Eventually I'll probably work with Anastasia again, who helped design the Stumblewell logo. I'll probably commission her again to help us figure out our color palette officially. For now, I'm just gonna try to build some stuff internally, keep it pretty simple, pretty straightforward, because I just sometimes you just need to start, you just need to get it out there. So coming at it from that angle. Also need to do the intro video for the channel, something pretty simple, I'm Hallease, he's Mr. Hallease, we make gluten-free food, I'm starting to work on that stuff, and y'all probably be talking about that more here. Essentially doing what I did for Say It Loud, but just truly by myself, rather than having a bit of a team behind me. It'll be slow, but gotta get it out there, So yeah, I wanna film 3 sans glutens, and then I wanna edit 2 of them. And then the other thing I've got going on is, what I've started to do is I've started to list out the videos I want to make every month. And so these are a continuation from January. So in January, it's all the ones I actually filmed and made, I crossed them off, and then all the ones I was oh, I'll try to do that next month, I had them go over. In February, there's a lot of how-to videos I've been wanting to make. They're videos that I just like making in general every year or so, because I like to go back and reference them for myself, just to see what I was doing for that year. So there are a lot of videos around how I stay moisturized, because I've actually changed my moisturization routine in regards to my skin. Because I have hyperhidrosis and stuff, I usually can't really actually use a lot of those creams and butters and stuff. I have to use really light lotions. And so I want to talk about that in a video, because I think that'll be really helpful for people below the Mason-Dixon, where it don't get too cold actually. I also want to do an updated backpack video, because my one in 2018, a lot of y'all responded really positively to it, seeing just what I bring with me and how I think about filming on location if it's just me for a video. And since that video, I have really slimmed down what I bring with me filming. I think y'all will be surprised by how little equipment I actually have when I'm making a vlog. So I want to update that video, because I have a backpack that I've been using now for a long time, and I really like it, and I like how it restricts me from bringing too much stuff. My skincare routine as well, just because I feel like a lot of people have noticed that my skin is looking a lot better, and part of that is just hormonal birth control and all of that, but some of it is like technique and consistency and not doing the Korean 9-step skincare routine. So I want to just like talk about all of that in a video because I think it'll be really helpful and go against the grain of like what is expected with skincare videos, I think. Also, a lot of y'all have asked about my personal style, and I'm trying to think about how I want to frame that and write that, because I have developed a personal style over the course of years, but so much of that is influenced by like how you were raised, experimentation, you know, influences. One of my influences is GQ. Like, I actually am really inspired by men's fashion more so than women's fashion. So like I need to figure out how I want to approach that video, because I do want to make one. Let me know if y'all are interested in this. I want to make a bullet journal video, like an updated one. I remember I made one last year when I talked about how I manage multiple projects. And I showed y'all how I use my bullet journal to do that. Since then, I've simplified my bullet journal even more, and I've pulled influences from a lot of other people that are really out here in the bullet journal world. My bullet journal is not like beautiful or anything like that. It's like super simple, super straightforward. I just need somewhere to write what I need to do for the week, so I can like literally come on here and talk, like say what I'm gonna be doing, you know? Are we bullet journaled out? I feel like everybody's bullet journaled out, right? I don't know. And then the other thing I wanted to ask y'all too is like, are there any more Stumblewell podcast episode ideas that y'all have? Please let me know down below, because we have some ideas, but like we feel like we've already kind of talked about them in a variation or in a way, so we're kind of like, maybe not those. With the Stumblewell podcast, we like to put out 2 Stumblewells a month, so yeah, I'm just trying to think through like, what are our Stumblewell episode ideas? And to be fair, usually with the Stumblewell podcast, I'm noticing that I'm pushing those to the end of the month. For me creatively, I have all these ideas, but then I'll not necessarily know how I want to approach something, so I'll just let it be in my subconscious for like a week and a half or 2 weeks or a month. Case in point, my 2019 review video that I did. I had been thinking about how I wanted to approach that video since like November, and I would just kind of think about it for a weekend, like not working on anything else, but just kind of sitting and just thinking about it. Then I'd like maybe journal a little bit about it, and no, you know, and like that kind of thing, where I'd be like, oh, or I'd stand in front of the mirror and like talk it out and like, what do I want to say? How do I want to say this? Until finally, I remember we were like gonna go get dinner, and all of a sudden I was like, I know how I want to do it. I use Google Docs to write most of my scripts now, and so I pulled up a blank Google Doc and like just jotted down some quick ideas and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, cool, that's enough for me to like come back and flesh this out. With the Stumblewell podcast, it's kind of the same thing. Like sometimes, like Mr. Hallease and I will talk about like, oh, what if we kind of talk about this topic? We come at it from this angle. None of them are really speaking to us right now. We're just kind of like, our last 2 Stumblewell podcasts were like so topical and poignant and like vulnerable. So we're both just like, you know, like we shared a lot. So I don't know. If y'all have any ideas for topics you'd like us to talk about, please let me know down below. Otherwise, we'll just keep marinating on it creatively like we do. That was a lot, but it's the first Monday of February, so I feel like at the beginning of each month, the Monday motivations are just going to be a little long, because I work in terms of months, really. So I'm just like, what do I want to get done this month? How do I want to do it? By the end of the month, where do I want to be? What are my goals? You know? So it ends up being a little long, a little epic. Sorry. Like I said, these videos are for y'all every Monday, just so I can keep in touch with you and let you know what I've got going on. And then if there's any way that I can help out by making a more targeted Monday motivation around a specific topic, let me know, and I'm more than happy to do it. So with that, I hope you have a awesome February. I hope your month is good. I hope you've set some great goals. If you have, let me know so I can cheer you on. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.